My name is Sara. I am 35 years old and life has never been kind to me. I have 2 children. My daughter's name is Rosa. She is 11 years old. My son's name is Daniel. He is 7. They are my whole world. Everything I do for them. Every morning I wake up because of them. Every night I keep going because of them. When I was young, I lost my mother. She was sick for a long time. And one morning she never woke up. A few years later, my father also passed away. After that, I felt completely alone in the world. I thought life had already shown me all its pain, but I was wrong. When I was 22, I got married. I believed in love. I believed my life was finally going to be happy. My husband's name was Adam. In the beginning, he was kind and loving. He made me laugh. We dreamed of a future together. Soon, we had our first child, Rosa. Later, Daniel was born. For a while, life felt complete, but slowly, everything changed. Adam became quiet. He came home late. He stopped talking. One day, he looked at me with cold eyes and said he didn't love me anymore. Then he left. Just like that, no goodbye, no support, no help. Daniel was only 2 years old. From that day on, it was just me and my children. We lived in a small apartment in a place called Riverdale. The walls were old, the rooms were small. But it was our home. Every month, paying rent felt like a battle. I counted every coin. I worried every night. I didn't have a college degree. I didn't have many job options. But I had no choice. I had to survive. I worked as a home nurse. I took care of elderly people. I gave them medicine, cooked for them, cleaned their homes, and listened to their stories. Sometimes it felt good to help others, but the money was never enough. So I worked more. I cleaned houses and offices. I carried my cleaning tools in an old bag. I walked from place to place. My back hurt. My hands shook. Some people were kind. Others treated me like I didn't exist. Still, I kept going, even when I was sick, even when I was exhausted, even when my heart felt heavy. At night, I sat beside my children while they slept. I held their small hands. I kissed their cheeks. I promised them silently that life would be better someday. Then, one cold and rainy night, everything changed. I was walking home with my children. The rain was heavy. The wind was strong. Rosa held my hand. Daniel stayed close to me. Suddenly, bright lights appeared. A loud song filled the air. Everything spun. Then, darkness. When I woke up, I was in a hospital. Machines beat softly. My body was in pain. Fear rushed through me. The first thing I asked was about my children. The nurse told me they were safe. I cried with relief. Later, the doctor told me my leg was broken. I needed surgery. I needed rest. But all I could think about was money, rent, and my children. Then came more bad news. The accident had damaged a shop. I was told I had to pay $25,000. My heart stopped. I had nothing. That night, after my children fell asleep beside me in the hospital, I cried silently. I felt broken. I felt hopeless. But when I looked at their sleeping faces, I knew I had to stay strong. Days passed. I had surgery. The pain was heavy. I couldn't walk. My children stayed by my side, helping me, comforting me. Then something unexpected happened. One day, a nurse told me that someone had shared my story online. Strangers were reading about us. Some sent kind messages. Some sent help. Then a man called me. He said he had heard my story and wanted to help. A few days later, he came to the hospital. His name was Mark. He was kind and calm. He said he believed no one should suffer alone. He paid my hospital bills. He helped us when we had nothing. Later, he took us to see a house, a real house, bright, clean, warm. He told me it was ours. I couldn't believe it. I cried harder than ever before. For the first time in years, I felt safe. Time passed. My leg healed. My children returned to school. They laughed again. They smiled again. One day, Mark asked me about my dream. No one had asked me that in a long time. I told him I wanted to open a small salon. He helped me do it. Now, I work with pride. I help people feel good. My children are happy. We have a home. We have hope. My life is not perfect, but it is full of peace. And I learned one important thing. Even in the darkest moments, kindness can change everything. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional English stories.